If I had $100 for a million times, that's how much a nigga go hate. I forget what's in the center stage. Yeah, I put shrimp on my dinner plate. I put goldfish on my dinner plate. I fucking stuff fake cause they enemy. Her ass so fat, got sit down. Turn around, girl, let me get it down.
Hey guys. What the heck happened to my voice there? Okay. Hey guys, this is part 3 to what if Deku could use all the quirks of One for All in his division. So last time we left off was when they were getting Kuzo, I think I started calling him Kuzo, and before Deku could ask him if he could join, he flew off. So I'm gonna do like 7-month time skip. Oh, hold on. I should probably tell you guys some of the abilities now. Because like, everybody bulked up. I mean, bulked up. So Deku can use what he likes to call one for all, zero limits. Yeah, but whenever he does that, he breaks bones. But at this point, he only gets very, very, very bad bruises. Yeah. Shinzo can wait, what can he do now? Shinzo is now able to take control of people's bodies and makes them use their quirks and fight people for him. No wonder they called it a villainous quirk. That does sound a little villainous, but who am I to judge? Lumi, that's outside the corner. I remember that. Lumi is now able to basically fly, like float now. She has something called Moon Kick, and Moon Kick is not like Mirko's axe kick. Like, it's when she slumps down into a stance, and like she jumps, and then she can roundhouse kick someone in the air. Like, not like a high kick, like a spinning kick to the jaw. Yeah, she can do that now. So let's not even cap. Deku has the best one so far. Oh no, Shinzo can just control Deku. And also Kuzo bulked up. Not just bulked up, like he is universal. I'm just gonna say this. Deku's universal. Like, he could solo everyone in his verse now. In his canon verse. Take out Manga Deku and climb All Might. So Kuzo is now able to do body transformations into Eclipse Ghidorah. I think that's what I gave him. Yeah, Eclipse Ghidorah. I should probably get pictures. Yep. Okay. So this is his first form. No. Yeah, this is his first form. No, this is his first form. His first form is really just a one-headed Ghidorah that can't fly and can barely walk. Oopsies. This is second form. This Ghidorah is more of a pink one and it can shoot fire. This one is his third form. This form is as strong as comic Ghidorah. Oh my god, Monsterverse fans are gonna be on my ass. Oh, he can also hit people with his tail because the tail looks awesome. I just had to remind you guys of that. Somebody did. Okay, he can also make he can also rupture your eardrums. So with one single roar, like he can wipe out cities, like kill everyone in the city. Yeah. And his final form, he doesn't even have that yet. That's not gonna be till a while. So let me get his hero suit if I can ever find one. So I got the picture of that. Now let's just start the video because we haven't even started the video yet. Okay, so as I said, there was a time skip, blah blah blah, a power boost, 1 year time skip. I didn't mean to say 7, and this is the ending of the arc. So if this were like an anime and canon, it would have been 4 episodes, and so this is basically season 2. Yeah. And I'm gonna be making up some villains because after the overhaul one, it's Gentle, then Shigaraki. Then I'm gonna have to keep on making up villains. I think, is there another villain after Gentle? Please inform me in my Discord. I'm gonna put my Discord name in the description. So, okay, everyone knows Deku as a real famous vigilant now, and he has like a base now, and it's like a good base, like not a good base, like it's like the Batcave, yeah. So you just see Deku training in this form. Oh God, I'm just realizing how much of a baby face Deku has. So Deku's flying, hopping, jumping around, and the training room, extending his time at 100% full cowling. And his body's starting to turn red because, like, Endeavor, he's overheating. Like, Endeavor, he's overheating. So, Deku falls down and says, "That's it for me." So, he, kicks himself back up, like, that one scene in Black Panther, yeah. He gets up and goes to bed. But now let's go to what Kuzo's doing right now. Yeah, Kuzo's gonna be like one of the main characters. But I've gotta take a break real quick. Well, not really a break. I just gotta go do something. Okay, so as I think I said we're gonna go to Kuzo now. So Kuzo is training like harder than you've ever seen someone in anime train. So you remember how Kefla was punching Goku? He's doing that in the air. Like, he's punching the air so hard in his base form. Wind pressure is coming out of his fist from each punch. And he's standing in a pool of his own sweat. He finally stopped because he's been doing that for like 2 hours. And he literally lost count. So he starts doing push-ups, right? And then some random fake hero comes and says, "Hey, this is restricted property. This is for government officials only." He just ignores him and keeps doing push-ups. The fake hero says the same thing again, but this time a little angrier. And this time he just gets fed up and shoots his quirk at him. Kuzo jumps up with his arm and leg and lands on his arms. He obviously gets back on his legs because who can say like that's wrong. The hero, or should I say hero is shooting his quirk at him like key balls or something like that, and he's just dodging and getting closer and closer. Like the hero gets scared now, and Kuzo chokes him and lifts him up. Kuzo drops him but catches his head with his hands, and he just starts squeezing like Omni-Man or something. He's literally squeezing him so hard that his eyeballs popping out. And he finally squishes his head after no, like you got that one scene in Invincible, that's what's happening right now. The dude's head is blown off, and a few of his other heroes want to smoke too. Like he tried to come at him, and they go the way of the bootleg Justice League from Invincible. But Immortal doesn't come back this time. So he's literally standing in a pool. He's literally standing on their body parts, arms, legs, heads, shoulders, legs, torso, stuff like that. And then he finally decides, day by day, some fake heroes come to town. It becomes so bad that literally I have a pyramid of body parts. So we get a shot of him sitting on all of the body parts, and it's as big as a trash pile. So people are getting reports of heroes going missing, and and some more heroes are assigned every week, and this becomes so serious that they're sending squads of heroes. So So Razorhead, she's trying to get Shinzo, Deku, and Miracle to go there, but they turn it down each time because it seems like a low-level threat, and they all bulked up. Like, I'm not even lying. They could like Miracle's Rumi's so strong that she can solo Ishio. Shinzo's so strong he can solo Aizen. No, Rumi's so strong she can solo Aizen. Shinzo's able to solo Luffy, and Deku's strong enough to defeat Gohan. No, Gohan's weaker than Ichigo, I think. And Deku's strong enough to defeat Super Saiyan God Goku. But any other forms higher than Super Saiyan God claps him. So they get asked again, and Rumi's just complaining about how she's tired of it, and that maybe we should just go and see what it is. Shinzo says it'll just be a waste. We're all strong enough to be on par with Endeavor. Now, who am I kidding? I can probably defeat Endeavor. Deku's strong enough to clap Endeavor. And Miracle, you can probably go toe to toe with him. I mean, really, you can probably go toe to toe with him. So this time they get asked again, and like this time they're a little bit more forceful. It's a whole two big heroes right by them this time, and they try to force them out of that house, but Deku kicks the biggest dude out of the house, and Rumi, I said it right this time, kicks the other dude in the chest. So now Rumi said, "Do you think we should go now? It seems pretty serious. We're getting asked at least 40 times every 3 weeks." Shinzo says, "That's not right. That's not even close. That's not right. I think it's around 24 times a week. Times every 3 weeks." Rumi says, "That's just as bad. It's getting really annoying." Deku says, "I can't lie. It is getting annoying, but I will not face a mediocre level threat. I want it at least to be strong." So they hear the news, and the news is talking about it, and they switch to another channel, another news channel, and they're talking about how there's no moves invading what's the name, like invading where Gran Torino was at. Yeah. That's where it was. So they head there, and they see Gran Torino and Endeavor fighting a few of them. And they all just get there. And Shinzo's basically useless because gnomes are mindless. So Deku's wearing this. Yeah, Deku got a hero costume update. Yeah. So Endeavor thinks he's a villain too, because this is what his old hero costume looks like. It's really different. So Endeavor says, "Oh God." Deku says, "No, it's just me." Endeavor's still pretty pissed, but he gets But he gets drop kicked by a Nomu, and then Nomu cracks his ribs. Deku punches, blows the Nomu's brains out with just his bloodlust, not his bloodlust, with just one black whip. That's what I meant. So Shinzo is basically getting a villain that was with the Nomus to defeat the Nomus for him. While he's defeating some Nomus because he's pretty good at close combat. Rumi's going moderate right now, but which mostly kicks. And Endeavor's killing a lot too, and Gran Torino is doing mediocre because he's old. He's old, and he's older this time because it was a year time skip. So I still forgot to say how old they are. They're all 17 this now. No, Deku's almost 18 because it's his birthday. So they all came to a corner because there's even more no moves. and Deku's starting to think if he should do his move. So there's just big no moves now. He definitely said, and he says, "Yep." He jumps onto a building, and his costume starts getting bigger. Getting bigger and more bulkier, and black clips are coming out of everywhere. So you guys know how in My Hero Academia, Red Right Override, How Tizer Smash, United States of Smash. Yeah. Deku calls this one for all. Full body armor. What's these? So in this form, Deku's 40% stronger, 90%, 30% faster, and hit all of the quirks of One for All are multiplied by thousands, at least. And just one punch from the ground can destroy a block. Deku bum rushes tons of them, and he's just going crazy. And he didn't even have to use it for a long time because all the nomos are gone. He's back to this. He's breathing really heavy in Endeavor's skull. I'm saying, what the heck was that? You're supposed to tell us about these types of things. Deku completely blows it off because he has zero respect for Endeavor for obvious reasons, because he was a terrible choice to become the number one hero. It should have been Hawks, not because of his stronger, because he was more popular. He was nicer, and people saw him as more of a nice symbol of peace. So, obviously, I gotta go take care of something. If you don't hear that sound, it's really making me mad. So, I'm gonna go take care of that. Okay, I couldn't stop the sound, so we're just gonna have to pull through. So so Deku is panicking and stuff because he can't use that form for a very long time. Cause like you guys know how All Might's buff and stuff. Yeah, like that's basically his buff form, but he's strong in both forms. So Deku's panting because you know he was in his buff form. So Deku gets back up, and he says, "Well, this is better than dealing with that random threat." And before he can even say the T in threat, there's a ginormous bow. Boom. There's a ginormous explosion. You know what I mean? So Deku says, "What now?" So they head to where it's at, and they see. Yeah. Oopsies. They see what I described and when I was describing everything in the first video. So there are a few heroes trying to do, like not just a few, like almost an army of heroes trying to take it down, and it's just spitting fire, just blowing out fire and killing a lot of them. Shinzo is terrified because he knows that it's Kuzo, and he says, "That's Kuzo." And before he can even finish his sentence, Endeavor charges at his form and kicks it and punches it in the chest. That barely does anything except break Endeavor's wrist. All Kuzo's attention is focused on Endeavor, and he roars and then goes second form. Second form. This form is kind of pink, but with the usual 3 heads. So he blows out. So he starts spitting fire and fireballs and stuff, and they can barely dodge, and Deku can't really go toe to toe with him because he's hitting range attack, and Deku really doesn't have range attacks. Hold up, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm done talking to my little brother. He didn't want anything. So he's just spitting out fireballs, and they can barely dodge. So Deku tries to go buff, but Mirko says save your energy. If he has more forms than this, which he probably does, he can probably kill us all without that buff form. So Deku listens, and then he starts flapping up, and he makes wind come out of his wings and stuff. They all get blown back, and there's sand on them too. So before Endeavor can say anything, he gets tail smacked into the shallow bits of the water. before while Shinzo's finna get ready to talk, Shinzo gets swallowed because he's not gonna die. I promise you. Deku's really mad. Really mad. Shinzo's like his best friend, and he goes 100%. You guys know what 100% looks like, right? Yeah. So he's dashing at it, and he's not even and he's beating first form Kuzo up, like he's destroying it. It has holes on his body, and then he goes third form, and he lets out a roar. This roar isn't a anti-city roar. That's what I'm calling it. And everything surrounding them just. Deku, they all go into the water section, so obviously because he's in the neck of the third head. So we're finna go to Shinzo's perspective, and Shinzo's complaining about how tight in here it is. So we're finna go to his perspective. Jesus Christ, it's so tight in here. I think I'm gonna get squished and slimy too. Wait, I think I can use my mask to communicate. So he turns on his. So he turns on the speaker and his mask, and then he said, guys, I'm okay. Don't worry about me. Just really icky and yucky in here. Really squishy too. So Deku calms down just a little bit, but he's still at 100%. But the fact that Deku calmed down just makes Kuzo really mad, and he's hitting his tails against the sand. And he's looking at them in the water like this. And like he's really mad. So he's finna charge up a gravity beam. And the beam hits Gran Torino. So, I meant to say this, in Gran Torino, All Might and Deku formed a bond, like the same bond that they had in canon. And the beam literally goes through Gran Torino. Gran Torino falls down and is bleeding in the water. Oopsies. Ooh, that was a close one. Yeah, something happened that would turn off the recording. So Deku's now really mad, and he goes, what did I say? For all zero limits, and that literally blows off his suit completely. Like it literally blows off the top half of his suit. Deku charges at it, and they're on par, because when Deku tries to hit it, he gets slammed down, then gets right back up, then punches one of the heads, almost gets bitten, punches the back of the head, gets grabbed by the arm, thrown on the ground, almost thumped on, like they're going head to head in the same form. But Deku decided to change it up a little And whoopsies, that was really bad. You guys almost saw the final form. And he goes through the wing, but it just heals. And he's making it doesn't heal. Well, it heals, but he keeps making holes in it, and it's just roaring like this. And he makes one hole that cuts out Kuzo. Like, you're able to see his body. Like, you guys know how Zeke comes out of the Beast Titan in the end of my intro? Yeah, like that. And Deku's just about ready to land the final blow, but just before he can do that, he's smashed into the water by one of the tails, and everything heals. So the beam charges up again, but Deku charges through where the heart would be. Kuzo completely comes out of the thing, and like you guys, and his transformation tries to participate, and he's standing on the middle head skull with no shirt on, just some red and black joggers. So he goes into like a block, but he covers his neck. Then he basically powers up, and like in Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct, Master Ultra Instinct powers up, and this is what he looks like. But red, you guys know what I mean. He's literally flying like a god right now. And Deku's literally flabbergasted. And Deku gets speed blitz, and he's in the shoulder of this supreme being. So this form is called Supreme Being Ghidorah. And he gets thrown down at the ground before he can even land. He's drop kicked into where there isn't sand anymore. It's dirt. And it's the whole crater. Deku, they both jump out, and they're having like an air fight right now. And like they're just going whole crazy right now. Like there's sonic booms going off like everywhere. Like it's literally like Goku against Beerus. That's what it looks like. Supreme Kenzo says, "So you're keeping up with me," in like a divine tone. Deku says, "Of course I am." This form is called One for All Zero Limits. It's called that for a reason. Kenzo, all of the Kenzo heads laugh at once. That's what's giving him the divine tone. Laugh at once and they all say, "But I'm still stronger than you, though." Which we all know is cap. So he charges a beam while he's holding both of Deku's arm and has his leg on his chest, and he hits Deku full on, and Deku's just screaming. Deku goes buff limitless, and the gravity beam is like going through little by little, and there's blood falling on the sand. But Deku twists his arm, blowing off the arm and breaking the leg of Kuzo. everything that all Kuzo's injuries heal, and he's back to normal. Deku's truly flying right now. He's not just using float. And he's and Deku's really pissed and says, "Come on." So Kuzo says, rewrite light. And a beam comes out of the hollow you see at the back of the head. And Deku almost gets hit full on. It just hits his leg full on. And the pant leg, and his left pant leg is literally almost gone, to where it's looking like it's like he's wearing shorts a little. And like it's red because it was badly injured. And they're going head to head again, and Kuzo's clothes are getting ripped, and each head is really mad. And Deku's like full rage, like Saiyan rage. Like, you know how Saiyans are mad and their eyes go white? Like they're both landing all of their punches, and they're going absolutely crazy. And then they land a punch, and they land a punch on each other like Naruto and Sasuke or something. May I remind you, Shinzo is still in the third head, and the third head just starts coughing, and it's Shinzo. Shinzo literally falls down, and Deku gets axe kicked down to the ground, but he brushes it off and goes to save Shinzo. Shinzo's coughing up slime and mucus, and he throws up because of how disgusting it was. Oh my God, Jesus! Christ, Shinzo, this isn't about you, Shinzo Pictures. Jesus. So Deku gets punched back into the sand, and Shinzo goes flying into the water where everybody else is. Deku coughs up blood, giving him an injury like All Might's. Like, there's a gashing hole where his liver should be. Deku jumps back up at what's the name? And his and he's also using his old quirk to at 1,000%, and Deku isn't losing any, like, they aren't head to head anymore. Deku's winning, landing each punch he's making, and the right and left head are pummeled, and the middle head's angry. And Deku says, "Black Star." Say it with me. Black Star. You guys end it. Smash! Slamming him all the way into the ground, knocking him out. Cliffhanger no jutsu.